Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Balm, the Loving Path to Family Recovery. This morning is day 7 of our 3-week mindfulness meditation program to help people get through the challenges of this time. And our honored guest is Balm coach Frumma Gottlieb. Frumma has been life coaching for 10 years and before that, coaching her entire life. She is a natural coach. She is a wonderful human being, and she is an internationally renowned teacher and lecturer on spiritual topics. This morning, she will lead us in a meditation called Create a Protective Cloud, and it is a guided visualization. Welcome, Frumma.
Thank you so much, Bev. I actually have been spending the last few days online nonstop, giving classes and hints and ideas for how to get through the times that we're in. It's so much negative, but the most important part of it for us to maintain our emotional and physical health is to look for the positive in everything that's going on. This is an amazing time for us to really work on ourselves and building good habits. And among those good habits, I would really encourage everybody, and I know you've heard it before in your classes here, to be journaling and to be writing down 3 things a day that you're grateful for, to be making a schedule of some sort in your day so that it has form and you feel the content in, but it gives us a sense of security, whether that includes the big 5 that Tim Ferriss always talks about: making your bed, journaling, writing down one vision for the day, doing 10 minutes of exercise. And there's many big people in this field of positive psychology who say that half an hour of exercise, which is what we think of, is a very positive means of self-care for the world, but really to reboot and to set ourselves into a place of producing oxytocin successfully and becoming happier people, we really only need 10 minutes a day of exercise. It really helps us to reboot the system. Davening, praying, of course, is wonderful. It's a time we don't feel connected in many ways, but we can feel very connected to our higher power at this point in time. And just, really vision statements, writing down not to-do lists, but something that would make me feel really wonderful if I were able to achieve it today, something small. I will happily repeat those things one more time for you. Starts with making your bed. The next one, which I think I might have skipped, is making yourself some sort of a healthy drink in the morning. You're giving yourself a signal that you think you're important and that you deserve the self-care that you're giving yourself right away. In my house, the choice is lemon tea, hot, fresh squeezed lemon with hot water and honey, raw honey, and I put a little bit of cinnamon and ginger in this week to ward away the cooties. And again, it's part of this process of I'm important, I'm beautiful, I matter, and I have something to give to the world, so I best take care of myself. 10 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of meditation, and journaling. And in that journaling, I think very specifically the idea of putting down 3 things you're grateful for, because it's quite amazing. We have this little piece in the back of our mind, the reticular associative system, that likes to make sense of things. And so once we're looking for something, we see it in many places we didn't even notice it was there before. So if we're looking for something to be grateful for, how absolutely perfect, can that be? It'll set up your day. It'll make you feel much happier. And one of the things we do know is that having a positive mindset, being happy and unstressed, is a very, very key component to upping our immunity. Some of us are taking, all kinds of things to up our immunity at this point in time, whether it's colloidal silver, whether it's zinc or cinnamon or vitamin D or magnesium, whatever it is, please God, they all work for all of us, and we're all well and healthy. And we come out of this period of our lives and are able to look back at it and say, wow, what a time for growth this was for me. What a time it was for me to step up to the plate and do the things that I need to do to be the best me I can be for myself. Because I'm not at the office. I'm not out someplace where I'm a public person. I'm at home in the place where I can be the least of me if I choose to be. And yet at this point, for these couple of weeks, I'm stepping up to the plate and saying, this is a time for tremendous self-growth. This is a time for tremendous self-actualization. There's one other thing that I'd like to bring up before I go into the meditation, and that is actually two things. One thing is the work of Dr. Viktor Frankl, a very well-known psychiatrist who survived the Holocaust, survived it because he was a doctor. And in his survival, in his time in the camps, he made some profound observations and wrote it into the book, Man's Search for Meaning, which has become one of the best-selling books of our lifetime. And he says, they were able to take everything away from us except our ability to choose our response. How many times have you heard the phrase on this wonderful program of ours here, you are always at choice? And so once again, at this point in our lives, we are always at choice about how we choose to frame this period of quarantine, this period of uncertainty, this period of seeing really the whole world come together united on an issue for the first time in whoever knows how long. And could we also choose to think about other tests that people have been through in their lives and how horrendous they were in comparison to what we're going through now? And to think about the fact that, we're not in a world war for the first time for the longest period of time, I think, in our history as a country. And there aren't lots and lots of us having to send our sons off or our husbands off to battle. We're in a country that has never been, with the exception of 9/11, the recipient of violence. So we have so much to be grateful for. But the way that we really can get to that state of continuous gratitude is by exercising our power of meditation. And so with that, I would like to invite you all to sit comfortably, feeling your feet attached to the ground, feeling the support of whatever it is you're sitting on at this point in time, making sure that your legs are not crossed, your hands are open, that there's no blockages in your body so that the good vibrations can just flow straight through. And now I invite you, before we close our eyes, to take in a deep breath, a deep healing breath. And as you exhale, let go of all the past. And with the next deep, connective breath, breathe in well-being. And as you exhale, let go of all your worries and anxieties about the future. And with the third breath, breathe in connectivity and well-being. And as you exhale, come fully present into this moment with focus and gratitude and calm. And now I invite you to close your eyes. To be aware of your breath. To invite a feeling of calm and relaxation into your being. Starting with your feet. Your toes are relaxing. Your toes are relaxed. Your feet are relaxing. Your feet are relaxed. Your ankles and your shins and your calves are relaxing. They are relaxed. Your knees and your thighs are relaxing. They are relaxed. The trunk of your body is relaxing. Your internal organs, your core, your back, your lungs, they're relaxing. They are relaxed. And your shoulders, relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms and your elbows, your forearms, and your wrist, and allow any extra stress to flow out through your hands and your fingers. And relax your neck, and your face, your skin around your eyes, your mouth. Allow your tongue to rest gently on the roof of your mouth. Relax your skull, the follicles that hold your hair in place. Let it all relax. And in this state of relaxation, imagine a beam of white light descending from somewhere above us, the light of your creator, your higher power. Allow that light, the light of the concern of the universe for you. Allow that light to rest on your head, on your shoulders. Allow that light to bathe your body in warmth and love, protectiveness, security. And stay with that for a moment, just feeling bathed in the light of health and healing and positivity. Your own beam of light that will follow you wherever you are, wherever you go. And know that you can use this protective light, this shield of enlightenment and vision when you're in all sorts of situations. When you're in a room filled with toxic people, or even just one toxic person. When you're in a supermarket that feels like it's got bad vibes, or you're walking down a street that feels like it's the wrong street, call upon that light to be there with you, to strengthen you, to calm you, and to protect you wherever you are. You can take a moment now and anchor this feeling of protection, of love, of security in some place on your body that's easy to access and not so obvious. So I'm going to suggest, for me, what works is anchoring this feeling in the little pocket between my thumb and my index finger. And as I think about being protected and connected and loved by the universe, I take my thumb from my right hand and rub it in this little pocket on my left hand and allow the feeling to anchor there so that I'm able to access that feeling at will in difficult times when I need it to be instant, like just pushing a button. And feel the peacefulness that's within you, regardless of what's going on in the world around you. It's not about being selfish or cutting yourself off. It's about knowing that you are needed and not needy. And that through keeping your calm and your positive energy, you will be so much more effective in helping your loved ones and people around you in your larger circles of influence as well, because you've exercised this time in your life for promoting self-care. And allow yourself to feel your strength, your inner strength, as you sit in this place of calm with your eyes closed, realizing that you are always at choice, realizing that no one makes you do anything, that no situation causes you to have to respond in a certain way. We are always at choice. Each of us is a powerful person, a world of our own, that through calm and love and security can enlighten and enliven the people around us rather than collide into them. While you're in this state of calm, I would like to give you a few affirmations to use during this time of quarantine. I am allowed to rest. I don't have to be productive to be worthy. Breathing in deeply as I tell you these things. My feelings are real. I am doing enough. I am allowed to break from the news cycle. I deserve to be cared for. I am allowed to be fearful. I can spend extra time on myself. And with those affirmations in mind, feeling at peace, take a moment to have a vision of how you can grow as an individual during this time. Feel your strength, feel your calm, feel your inner wisdom. Know that within each one of us is a spark of the intellect of the universe. and that we can access that spark in these moments of calm, and how important it is to make the time for these moments of calm within our day. And now, breathing in and allowing the white light of protectiveness, the white light of positivity to again flow through and surround your body. Just be with that light. Feel that light. Feel its warmth as it courses through your body. Feel its calm as each of your muscles is allowed to rebirth and strengthen itself, as your mind is able to reboot and refocus, as your heart is able to expand and love more and be even kinder than before. And now when you are ready, gently begin to move your fingers and your toes to come back into the room, keeping your eyes closed and your body at peace. And when you're ready, maintaining that beautiful white protective light around you, seeing it and being able to shine it on every dark moment in your day. Remembering the anchor between your thumb and your index finger just one more time, rubbing it, infusing this calm and peace into a place that you can access by pushing a button. When you are ready, with the light before you, slowly and mindfully open your eyes, feeling relaxed and focused and calm and strong, understanding that you are not needy, you are needed. Be well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frumma. And everyone, remember that there will be a support call today at 1:30 p.m. with Michael Forbes and Jim Graham. And then tomorrow morning, Fran Fisher will be back for her Breathing God's Pure Source Oxygen meditation. And so it continues. We're grateful you're here. We wish you all well. And remember, be a loving mirror. Bye.